Hi everyone, my name is Anna, and today I'll be talking about a few things you should know before you come to the LSE General Course. One of the most important things is how different your home university is in comparison to the LSE when it comes to expectations. In particular, the differences between exam expectations and essay writing. The differences between the amount of people you are expected to reference, the target audience that you have can differ quite significantly, and not only between your home university and the LSE, but also even just within departments. The exam period at LSE is really different in comparison to universities in the States. Summer term is no class and just exams, and taking the time to really study for them. And I think that my friends and I have discussed how it was really easy to have the idea that you'd be able to learn more new material at that time, but in reality, summer term goes by so quickly that it's really important to make sure that you spend summer term reviewing and not learning new material. So in regards to throughout the year, I highly recommend that you take the time to do not only your required readings, but even some of the extra readings throughout the year, and just take some pretty good notes, because by the time summer term comes around, remembering what you studied in Michaelmas term might not be exactly so easy, but if you have really good notes and in-depth annotations, that can be really beneficial towards helping ease your summer term. One of the best ways to get to know people is really to be in halls. I know that there could be a tendency maybe not to, especially as a potentially junior studying abroad, but living in halls was wonderful for me. It was a great way to get to know people. One of the best ways, I think, personally, to get involved not only in the LSE campus, but as well as to get to know a lot of full-time students, is to be involved in a society. This year I was involved in Amnesty International and had the great opportunity to get to know so many passionate and dedicated students this year. Another note about housing that's pretty important is that the contract lengths, if you do live in halls, differ greatly. And that if you have one of the shorter terms, that means that you have to pack up everything that you have in your rooms and store it somewhere. So if that's not the plan and that you want to stay over break, I'd really recommend that you, or even that you just don't want to move your stuff, that you keep a longer contract length. The last thing I would mention about halls is that some of them are catered versus others are non-catered, and I think that difference is pretty important to pay attention to, as well as the times of which dinner or lunch is served. So I would just keep in mind to see what your normal dining habits are, and to see if that really fits what the hall is, because if you choose to live in a non-catered hall like Northumberland, it gives you the opportunity to really cook on your own and save money. Another really important thing just to keep in mind when you are coming abroad is how expensive London is as a city. But there are a lot of really great and beneficial ways as a student to save money, including just using your student ID to get student discounts at shows, etc. But even things like getting a Uni Days app or other applications that help provide discounts. Another really important tip is to make sure that you try and figure out all the visa details really thoroughly and in depth, as well as if you need a Schengen or other type of visa to travel around Europe, try to figure out that documentation pretty early on, just to see what you need. You might have to apply later, but at least so you have all the materials ready and combined. Those are the top things that I would recommend fully knowing before coming to the LSE. I've had an incredible year, and I hope that you will too. Thank you. Bye.